This is a knife I forged just playing around. Don't know much about forging at all, but that's the first fire built by it. Doesn't hold an edge near as good as a Turley, but it's still sharp, easy to sharpen. This is camp for the first night. The lake is still froze over. There's a few open spots where the creeks are flowing into it. I'm going to try to throw a couple lines out tomorrow and catch fish. So we'll see. Trying a little bit of improvised fishing. Just got some parachute cord tied onto a stick, about 2 foot a leader on a jig. And I'm gonna let the current take it out into this opening in the lake. Let's see if we catch anything. This is mountain goat wool. It's a 2-ply cordage made from mountain goat wool. Pretty strong cord. Two bracelets now. Huh. Yeah, I don't even like wearing them. This one's pretty light though. Yeah. I might wear that one. There's mountain goats. Skyline on top of that ridge. Looks like a couple nannies and 2 kids. Wish I had a better camera. Last time I came up here, I walked along this ridge, peeked over an edge, and there was about 15 goats bedded down. There's a goat bed. Goat droppings. There goes search and rescue. Just flew over the top of me.
but we don't need them here. There's a billy just over the ridge. Two of them. Three. They've had a long, hard winter. So I'm going to back out of here and leave them alone. Thing. Last time I was up here, I think I saw 15 goats down there. On that ridge skyline, nannies and kids. So I'll let them be. I think they're going to come out for their evening feed here pretty soon. That's wool off the same goat. He used to come up here and gather Ziploc bags full of it and save it, hoping someday I could have a hat or something made out of it. But I ended up throwing it away, and then a few years later got married. My wife now, she makes yarn. She makes hats. So I wish I would have saved it. So here I am collecting it again.
So I'm having wild rice with beef soup, just dried jerky, and soup mix that I got. I got some green tea in there steeping. And this here knife, I've been pretty happy with it. I think it'd be plenty good for a skinner. The only downside to this I found is when I'm batoning, splitting wood, the curve of the blade, when I hit the end of the blade, the curve of the blade tends to drive it out of the wood. So it's just not the greatest for batoning, but the edge is still sharp. Be a good hunting knife. I got a bag full of mountain goat wool, so I'll make myself some string and see how long a piece I can get out of that. So it's been a good trip. Maybe one more day to go. The rain is back. There's dinner. Get it out of the rain. It's supposed to rain for the next 3 or 4 days, so tomorrow I'm gonna head home. There's been thunder and lightning going on. The rain keeps getting heavier. Got lucky I cooked my dinner when I did. Would have been a pain out there now. This is a Mystery Ranch Bighorn pack. I've had it for quite a few years. Like it a lot. The only thing I didn't think I'd like was these zippers. I still don't care for zippers, but they've never failed on me. So on the bottom of there I put a sleeping bag. Integral Designs bivy sack. Had that a long time. It's a good one. Extra clothes and a dry bag. A 3/4 length insole mat, pretty good mattress. This is about a week's worth of food.
old time food. You gotta cook. You gotta have a fire. I always bring a little skillet nowadays. This is my nightstand, my day hiking kit, survival kit, hygiene kit. This is everything else in this fanny pack. And a metal water bottle. Also have some fishing gear in there. But this goes everywhere I go, no matter what. And then my tarp, the Purcell Trench tarp. It rained a lot last night, so it's pretty wet. I bought this tarp years ago, read about it in Fur Fish and Game magazine. They don't make them anymore. It is by far the best tarp I've ever had. Hopefully it lasts me till I die. I bought 2 of them. I gave my other one to a friend. It's the only one I have now. It's a good tarp. That's everything I brought on this trip, along with a little miniature video camera. And I brought that little hatchet just for fun. It does quite a bit of work, surprising. And this top pocket I keep in here, I keep just a hat and toilet paper, some extra things for the trail, maybe a snack if I have something to eat. And I always bring rain gear and a good insulating layer too that dries fast. Well, just thought I'd show you that. I got a bearing of 220 degrees from the lake to my next junction in the trail, and that'll get me pretty close to another ridge line that takes me to Mosquito Lake. And that's my path of travel. Most of the trail's covered over with snow up here, so good old map and compass is the way to go. Well, I took my 220 degree bearing, hoping that I would run into the trail, and luckily I did. Just came across it, and I was shooting for a crossing path between Mosquito Lake and Coyote Ridge, and down through the trees I can just see the sign. I was hoping to shoot a little bit more to the south of it, but I ended up hitting just almost right on the sign. So here we are. And I was not trusting my compass once again, but it took me where I needed to be, so we're on the right path home.